Man, was trying to get this thing working for you guys so we can begin this podcast. Good morning, or actually good afternoon, on April 18th, 2017, over back at Santa Monica Beach. You guys are now tuning in, welcome. If not, don't worry about it. I go by the name of Quinn Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q, of HillRockerProductions.com. This is part 7 of the weekly Business Minded Leaders video podcast. Part 7 for the week of April 10th to the 14th. So we are going to go ahead and begin the show. Shout out to everybody that tunes into the podcast. Video podcast, the regular podcast, really appreciate it. Like I said before, back at Santa Monica Beach, I go by the name of Quinn Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q, of HillRockerProductions.com. So let's get on with the show, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go ahead and mobilize on the video format. I'm going to reintroduce myself. My name is Quinn Moore, music producer, entrepreneur. Do a whole lot of other different things and different businesses and whatnot. And I come to one of the beaches, Santa Monica or Long Beach or wherever beach it is, every Monday or Tuesday to do the video podcast. I do a podcast every week, every Friday or sometimes Saturday. So I like to keep the momentum going on, keep you guys motivated, and at the same time, give you guys something to hear that could bless you in your week coming up. So let's get on with the show, shall we? So on April 10, 2017, blessed money. As I said, the struggles and hardships are temporary seasons. Great joy will soon come in due time. Don't give up, don't give in. In life, we go through a whole lot of tests and trials, things that really do test our patience to the point where we just feel like not collapsing, but just becoming negative in a way to where we just angry, about the situations that we're going through, little hardships and things of that nature. At the same time, we had to realize that the hardships are very temporary. They're not going to last too long. They just going to flow just like the ocean. They come in and they roll out. But at the end of the day, joy will come. Meaning, there'll be great times that's going to come when you're not struggling, you're not going through trials and tribulations and things of that nature, but you just enjoying life for what it's worth, as opposed to living life for what it's not worth. So do know that the hardships and everything else are just temporary. You just gotta continue to push, gotta continue to move on. So on April 11, 2017, on the Grind Tuesdays, I say your financial status could either make you or break you. Always know that the ones who control the banks and money could easily shut it down. So cherish your family and memories, for they're worth more than paper money. I'm going to let you guys know something as well. Money, especially paper dollars, whatever currency it is temporary as well too. At the same time, with that, money really comes and goes. Family and friends, they here once on earth and that's it. Money's still gonna be here regardless if you gonna be here or not. And trust me, I know some folks out there that's struggling. I know some folks say you don't got no money in your bank account, the bank is hitting you with a negative balance, to where you just asking yourself, how the hell you guys hitting me with a negative balance of whatever, when in reality I had no money to begin with. So you gotta take a look at it from that big point of view right there. Or some of you guys just might, have a little bit of money inside your account, but you're trying your best to save as much as you can. And every time you try to save, something always comes up to where you're not able to save. Trust me, I understand where you guys coming from. But do know that you can't put your main focus on money all of the time and think that is going to make you fully happy. I'll be honest. It make you happy when you pay off your bills and you have to worry about when you need to buy the grocery store and things of that nature. But if your main focus is just I gotta go get money, each and every day you just grinding out for paper dollars and neglecting everybody else, you basically live your life for something that's tangible, could be burned, as opposed to be, living on helping others, or at the same time enjoying life, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. Trust me, we all need money to do a whole lot of things and stuff in this world. But at the end of the day, you have to really realize that we as human beings, we here once and that's it. So you gotta know what your priorities is, and just keep it level to where everything is fitting together. So let's continue. So on April 12, 2017, Motivational Wednesdays, I said once again, breathe. You have to breathe. The importance of breathing, especially we going through trials and tribulations, and going through hardships, and going through life challenges that just make you want to beat the hell out of somebody, something like that. You have to take time to just breathe and not let life knock you down. Because the moment you let life knock you down, it's the moment that you have been defeated. It's the moment that you have failed. But if you continue to fight back and push back, continue to breathe, take time away from the electronics and other things. Do like I do. Go to a beach. Even if it's cold, go to a beach. And the reason why I say that is you turn everything off and you just listen to the sounds of the ocean. You clear your mind of all the unnecessary crap that's in your life. You clear your mind of all the negativity and just get your mind to stay positive. So at the same time, y'all just keep it pushing and just keep it 100. Gotta continue to breathe each and every day. So on April 13, 2017, Daily Tips Thursdays, I said it's funny when you think about it. Then again, don't think about what it is that you need to handle. Wherever the task might be, just go ahead and do it. What that means, if you guys put it to your own perspective, is that whatever important tasks that you need to do in your life, or whatever important work you need to do and things of that nature, just go ahead and do it. Don't just be push yourself off. At the same time, don't be really thinking about like, okay, I need to go ahead and do this, or I need to go ahead and do that, or I think I should, or I think, stop that I think bullshit way of try to get things done. Just go ahead and make something happen. Don't think about it. As Nike says, just do it. Because the moment that you do it, it's the moment that things start to fall into place. The moment you start thinking about it, it's the moment you start to procrastinate. So once you be procrastinating, then things really do not come the way it should be. So what you really need to do is keep your focus. Don't think about whatever task you need to do. Just go ahead and do whatever needs to be done. Period. Let's get a close to the show. April 14, 2017, Boss at his Fridays. I said you have to keep God first in everything you do. For if you don't keep Him first, you will fall off and be lost. Look, you have to understand that this world created by the Most High Creator of all. You got to understand as well too that life that you have is not. You have to understand that life is a blessing, because we actually here on borrowed land. What I mean by borrowed land, I mean we here on Earth. Earth is borrowed land, meaning that we as humans, we're born on here. We live here for a good couple years. God keep us on here, give us the things that we need to do. He gives us choices as to what we need to do. Some of you guys may be following God, some of you guys may be not, but He gave you that choice to follow Him or not. But if you are following Him, you know what your purpose is. And I'm telling you, it's going to take a little while, because you got to take you through some tests and trials in order for you to understand life and be humble. If you don't know who God is, And hey, you just be living life as everybody else, doing, what you want to do and things of that nature. But reality is going to hit. And when reality hits, that's who you got to turn to, somebody that's most higher up than us as human beings. That's us as human beings. And I made a post last night, and I'll talk about this next week. I said us as human beings, we're useless because we don't have all the answers to all the questions, especially life's questions. Only God does. And the funny thing is, we really don't. I was watching something earlier before coming to the beach, and some scientists have found a ship worm or something like that, gigantic looking wormy thing. I forgot from where it coast, whatever. But the caption on Get Closer in the video was like, we still don't know what's beyond the sea. We still don't know what's actually at the depths of the ocean. We still don't know whether parasites or animals or even ancient prehistoric sharks or whales might be living out here. We just don't know. And the reason why we just don't know is for the fact that we as human beings think that we know everything, and we don't. Even including life and business, you got to keep God first in everything that you do, because you can still live life as you want to. But the funny thing is, if you think that your accomplishments is done by yourself on your own, it's BS. You need to know that God orchestrates things in your life to make things happen. So that's how you got to really look at it. You got to look at it from that point of view, as keeping God first in everything that you do. Because if you don't, trust me, He can easily take everything away from you. That's going to happen to some folks. It's not pretty. It's very, very sad at the same time. It really does take you off. So at the end of the day, keep God first. But at the end of the day, too, just continue to keep positive, stay motivated. So with that, though, ladies and gents, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Normally, this podcast will be on for like about a good 20 minutes, but I ain't about to do all that. It's nice. Get it kind of cloudy out here in Santa Monica, California. And I'm about to bounce, take care of some other business. Today's tax day too, so if you ain't paying your taxes, if you're here in the U.S., go ahead and try to, or if you need to, go ahead and file an extension. Just in case, I know it's supposed to get paid this week, so take care. Thank you. HipRockerProductionCM.com. Music producer, entrepreneur. You guys can check out the website. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Chinchi21 or ON. Or actually, let me rephrase that. Chinchi21 or Naku07, spell ONAKU07. On Snapchat at Chinchi2113. Twitter, which you guys see me on Periscope. So, yeah. And I don't know why the heck this thing's like flipping out, but it's going crazy. So with that, though, ladies and gents, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Catch you guys next Monday, next Tuesday on the next podcast, which would be next video podcast would be part 8. So we'll continue on this video series. And in the near future, I'm going to try to go to different beaches around the world, so that way you guys can get different perspective. Try to get to the other side of the world too, and enjoy other cultures and things of that nature. So with that, I'm out of here, ladies and gents. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. If you missed the podcast, go ahead and watch the recap. Get that good information inside your system and keep it pushing. So with that, Chinchilla Q's out. Peace.